Hey Lovies, welcome back to my channel. I am K.Noiree and I'm happy to have you here today. My channel is, well, it is about a variety of things. But anyway, today I just wanted to pop in because I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an explanation of where I have been and what's been going on in my life, sort of like a life update. So if you're interested, join me in the video. Clicking on my video. I really do appreciate it. So I just wanted to pop in today. This is like kind of a random type video, but I wanted to just share with you guys where I've been. I've been kind of MIA. So I wanted to share with you what has kind of been going on. Not that I feel like I had to do it. I just kind of wanted to do it before I started, trying to come back and post videos. I just wanted to just kind of let you know, what's been going on. So with that being said, I just wanted to share with you guys that in last year, and okay, so see, I'm about to talk about it, and I said I was not going to get upset. I promised myself I was not gonna cry, but give me one moment. Okay, so I am back. I thought I was ready and I was gonna just dive in and do it, but I got a little bit emotional, so forgive me for that. And today, this is like kind of a random type video, but I wanted to just share with you guys where I've been and what's been going on in my life in my absence from YouTube. Little over a year, it seems like. Well, yeah, it has been. So anyway, first of all, just let me say, I want to wish everyone happy holidays. I hope that you are spending time with your family and that you're sharing lots of love with each other, because that is what the season is all about. Not just Christmas, but all year long. So let me just preface it by saying that. All right. Last year in May, before Mother's Day, the day actually before Mother's Day, my dad passed away of cancer after a long, hard fight with it. And I hope to be able to share at some point on my channel the type of cancer that he had, because it was very rare and it was very aggressive, and I hope that I can share that with you guys at some point. But last year was a year that changed me, I think. When you lose a parent, it is much different than any other type of loss, and I think I understand that more now that I've experienced it. And losing my dad, it impacted me. It impacted my life, I think, in ways that I don't fully still understand. Just watching someone that you love fight, to live, and then to see the things that, or be a witness to some of the things behind the scenes of his battle, was really, really hard. And in the moment, I didn't have time to really unpack it until after it was over. And then after it was over, I really didn't have time to really unpack, because we experienced like 4 deaths. Like, it was just literally seemed like one after the other, with the last one being a young man who is best friends with my 2 boys, and have been friends since like really kindergarten years, and growing up playing basketball together. And we lost him suddenly, and that was just really hard. Rest in peace, Chuck. But anyway, it was a really hard year, and it took me to a very dark place. I kind of just disconnected, unplugged, was not on social media, took a step back really from everything to try to figure out, I don't know, what's next, so to speak, and question a lot of things in my life, and trying to find answers for certain things in my life. Everything seemed to be more up front and like, okay, you got to deal with this, if that makes sense. And it took me just to a really dark place, to the point where, and I'm someone who has dealt with depression, and it's a battle every day, to not go backwards, to just keep going forward, to keep trying to be positive, in a positive light. But for me, I had to just take a step back last year and really focus on myself. And I reached out for help, and had a really awesome counselor, and it was amazing. And so it's brought me to an okay place. I still am dealing with things. Grief is something that is unexplainable, and it just takes you to different levels and heights that maybe you haven't experienced before, and this was really different for me. So yeah, to just to sum it up, it was a really, really hard year, but I learned a lot of lessons in the year. One of these ones that I learned is, although it's kind of cliche, we all say it, life is short, but it really is short. And it just taught me to be even more present in my life, about family, about loved ones, and to be more intentional about the things around me, the things that mean something to me, and just being aware. And I think that you just can't take life for granted. You just can't. You have to take the time to stop, to pause, to do what you need to do for yourself. I'm one of these ones who always says, take care of you. And I really mean that, and that is what I had to do. I find myself telling others that I love and care about that. And sometimes I don't do that for myself. And so last year, and most of this year so far, I have just started to really hone in, so to speak. And so yeah, so that's what's been going on, and I just want to encourage you all to do the same. I want to also to mention just that our world right now is a lot of things that are happening around mental illness, mental health, and it's serious. I know from experience that it's very serious, and so it's just, and people can seem okay, and you can just see them and they seem fine, and then something tragic happens. We just have to be more aware of the ones around us, and checking in, and even the ones you think that seem to be okay. Sometimes, we're not okay. We're just kind of basically kind of conditioned, when you're dealing with things, just to seem like you're okay, because most times that's what we're supposed to do, or that's what we feel like we're supposed to do anyway. It's just important to be sure to check in, and the ones who seem okay are not always okay, but I think when you're dealing, if you're a person who has dealt or dealing with depression, you just feel like, well, let me just speak for me. I feel like I'm always expected to show up with a smile. I'm always expected to be the one to make someone have the smile, right? And and so sometimes when you're going through, you're still expected to do that, and you learn to do it. And people sometimes will say, well, she seemed fine, she was, but sometimes we're not, and so you have to look a little bit deeper sometimes. So just make sure you do that. Just check in. And I don't know. I know I'm kind of rambling, but it's just so important because people are going through so many things, and just don't second guess if someone comes across your spirit, or you're thinking about someone, or make the call, make the visit, make check up, do whatever you need to do, because we just don't know. The people that we're with today could not be here tomorrow, and are going through so many things, and although they may show up in the room with a smile, it's not, you have to sometimes see through the smile, if that makes sense. So yeah, so present day, I'm just still trying to work my way fully back, and giving myself much grace, a lot of grace. And although I do still have times, reminders, like now it's the holidays, remembering certain things or events or conversations, in the quietness, sometimes it kind of creeps in, and it kind of puts you in a space, but I try to stay ahead of it. So that's where I am, trying to stay ahead of it. So yeah, so with that being said, I just wanted to share that, and that's kind of where I've been and what's been going on in my life. And so I really miss doing YouTube, and I really want to just jump back in. So that's why I'm here. And I posted my first video back. I thought I was going to really be doing this Vlogmas thing because I missed it last year because of everything that was happening. And I really wanted to try it this year. And I jumped in and did a video, but I wasn't ready for Vlogmas, not this year. So maybe next year I'll be able to do it. But I did do a video. If you haven't seen it, I'll put the video in the cards here. It's around just me decorating my Christmas tree that I got this year. My husband bought me a 9-foot Christmas tree that he's promised me for a couple years, so he bought it for me this year. So I was decorating that, and yeah, so If you haven't checked it out, check it out. And so yeah, so anyway, moving forward, I think I just want to let you guys know the direction of my channel. And because I don't think I've ever really had a direction. I don't know still if I have a direction. I'm going to do the things that I love, right? I'm going to do the things that I like. And if you love it and you want to stick around with me, then I appreciate you being here. But it's not going to be, I don't think I've ever wanted to be like in a box. So I'll be doing more, probably some DIYs, because I'm a crafty person. So I want to show you guys how I make some things. And I'll be doing, of course, things around beauty, probably a little bit of makeup. I'm going to dive into a little makeup. Like, I'm in my deep 40s, ladies. So if you are in your deep 40s and you're not a makeup person and you want to play around in some makeup with me, then I'll be doing some of that. And I'll be doing, of course, live chats like this because I enjoy sharing and being transparent and wanting to hear from you guys too, like on different topics, what you're thinking. So I'm going to try to learn how to do some live, go live on YouTube, kind of like a podcast type feel, but not really podcasty, if that makes sense. But just being able to bring people on so we can chat about certain things. So I hope to be able to do that. And of course, I'll be doing, you know, hair videos, beauty, skincare, things like that. Before the new year, I do plan to drop a couple videos around like my favorite hair products that I've been using, because those who follow me know that I'm a Mayo. I always love some Mayo organics, but I've kind of moved away from that a little bit. So I want to share with you guys what I have been using this year. I'll probably drop videos about a couple of my favorite Amazon things, because I am an Amazon junkie. Okay. Like, I love Amazon. I have Amazon packages coming, it seems like every other day. It's so crazy. But anyway, I want to share some of the finds that I found on there that I can share with you guys. So I'm going to try to get those out before the new year. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to stop rambling. I just want to ask you, if you are with me this far in the video, please hit that subscribe button. I am at 962 subscribers, guys. I checked before I did this video, and I'm so thankful to each and every one of you all. And I would love to make it to 1,000 before the new year. So if you can help me do that, I would appreciate it. So just go ahead and hit subscribe, comment, like, share, whatever you want to do. I'm appreciative of it all the vibes, all the things I am appreciative of. So yeah, so do that for me, and I hope to see you guys in the next video, which will be coming hopefully before the end of the weekend or before Christmas. I'm going to try to drop it, so hang around with me there. And last, before I go, I just want to thank my subscribers who checked in on me while I was away. I appreciate you all. Even though you didn't know what was going on, the fact that you took the time to say, hey, are you okay? Where are you at? We miss you, meant everything in the midst of what I was going through. So thank you so much. I really, 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 truly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. That small gesture just meant so much on the days that I was in probably tears or balled up somewhere crying, you know what I mean? And taking a moment to check or a message popped in, it just meant the world. So I really appreciate it. So yeah. All right. Well, I think I'll stop rambling. Again, hang out in the comments, ask me questions, anything you guys think you want to see, let me know. I will see about what I'm going to do about that. Diving into different things, but just let me know. And please have a really happy holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. But just be safe and be present. Be present and really take in the memories, make memories, laugh a lot, you know, be silly, do silly things, because like I said, we don't know if this time next year the people who we're with will be with us, right? And so I think when we think about things that way, we'll be more intentional about life and being surrounded in family and friends. So I hope that you will do that. All right, until I see you next time, remember, what is done in love is done well. Bye. See you guys next time.